Hi guys, so here we have a redesign I did on one of my clients the other day. It's quite a simple one, just a few glitter fades, yes. It's your actual French there, yeah. A few glitter fades and some crystal chameleon, no, not crystal chameleon, holographic chameleon flakes. Oh, I'm on a roll. So I've removed the previous set, dialed down to a thin, clear base. You guys are pretty much saying this along with me now. I've done all my natural nail work, prepped and primed the nail, and we're going in with the acrylic. So I've started off by putting on a thin, clear base of crystal glass. I'm then coming in with CJP Purpleicious. I'm pretty sure that's which one this is. As always, the full product list is in the description below, so just check back there if you're wanting to know. Yeah, this is definitely Purpleicious. Started at the tip and then I've blended up, and then I'm going to come in with the metallic multicut glitter, which is launching Monday the 2nd of October from the Glitter Fairy. And I'm just coming in at the cuticle area and then blending down. So I'm using a small bead of clear acrylic, pushing up to that cuticle area and then blending down. So I am doing about a half and half glitter to acrylic here. So it's a heavier glitter fade than some of my other sets. And then with this now, I'm actually going to be putting hologram. It's like my mother is in the room correcting how I'm speaking. I'm going to be putting some flakes over the top of this. So I'm going to put a base down of crystal glass, and then I'm going to do a full colour nail with the Purpleicious. So starting at the cuticle area, blending back, making sure I've got it as close to the cuticle as possible without bleeding into it, and then I kind of swipe at the sidewalls and then I pat, tap, pull it down to create a full colour nail. Oh, I do struggle some days, don't I? Now for this, because I'm putting flakes over the top, I'm not that worried about it being like the most solid colour. So I'm going to add a little bit in there, but if it was a bit marbled or anything like that, if you're still not that used to using a coloured acrylic as your base, as long as it's not like massively patchy, if there's just a bit of a faint marble, you're alright, because if you're going to put flakes over the top, because they have such different colours in them, you just need a rough base. Does that make sense, guys? And that's also a good thing, like if you do some coloured acrylics and you're not happy with how the colours come out, you can always just put some flakes pigment, some pixie dust over it, because just a simple shimmer can often disguise that. So while you're training and getting used to it and everything, and while you're learning these new techniques, that's a good kind of cheat to have. And then I'm just capping these in crystal glass. Sorry if you can hear loads of shuffling about in the background, that's the dog getting involved again. What? And then with this now, again, coming in, capping in crystal glass. As I've said before, the majority of my colours from CJP are strength colours. I tend not to buy design powders, and I don't know why, because even the strength ones I use as design powders a lot of the time, because I think I'd much rather do like a wash of colour, a thin layer of colour, and then cap in crystal glass, because then it saves your colour, so you have more colour to use on other sets. But obviously when you do geometric, you need to make sure you're only using strength. Okay, so I've filed those into shape. I didn't show that, just again trying to keep as many real-time videos as possible, so just cutting a bit of the length there. Don't forget you can get, I do have a specific filing video in my blog videos. So I'm putting a base of tack-free top coat on, curing that for the full 60 seconds, and then I'm coming in with a silicone tool and the Cecilia Holographic Chameleon Flakes. These are ones that are, I find them impossible to film and impossible to get a good picture of, but they have the most beautiful holographic shine. So they're flakes, so a flake rubbed into a top coat will give a more speckled appearance. It will be smooth, but there's a little more texture to it. I do have pigments coming out in the next few weeks of these, so to give that really smooth, and it's just these beautiful colours and a lovely holographic shine to it. And then I'm going to top coat the nails. So I'm putting the top coat on all the other nails and putting my first coat on top of the flakes. You can see the holographic shine quite nicely on this one actually, and the purple base I think really brings out some of the colours in this. And then I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds in my LED light. Now I only do a part cure for the first layer. That is because you want it to be part cured so it's still a little tacky, so that second layer will adhere properly. So I'm now putting that second layer on, and then I'm going to be putting that in the lamp for 60 seconds to give it that full cure. And you always double top coat pigments, flakes, nail art, anything like that. Give it a minute or so just to cool down, and then I'm putting on my NSI Nurture Oil and rubbing in. And there you go. So this is quite a simple one, just a nice little glitter fade with a few flakes as requested by my clients. So I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Any questions, comments, requests, just pop it below. So thanks for tuning in. Bye.